possession.
You know, so far, Mariposa's done a decent job getting across half court, making some, turning the ball over probably just because of nerves, but this big floor may make it a little tougher for the Mustangs' pressure.
Well, they're going to get a workout, that's for sure. We talked about the size of the floor. The NBA floor is 94 by 50. That's 10 feet longer than a regulation high school basketball floor. Inbound under the basket, lays it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound by Mariposa, puts it in, that's Williams. Mariposa goes back up by 1. Davis going to take it to the hole, no good, blocked again, the third block of the quarter. Now Mariah Hernandez has it. All right, we're good to go. We're back on our headsets. Foul called on the Grizzlies, that's Vigili.
Yeah, Taylor Vegley is a 4-year varsity starter for Mariposa. She's been here before.
All right, Mariposa to inbound, or Argonaut to inbound the ball, almost stolen. Oh, that one is stolen. Apley's on the loose. She's all alone. Lays it up and in for the easy basket.
Number 23.
Here comes Davis back down the court. Gets it across the center. Mustangs trying to move in a hurry. A lot of contact down there. No foul called. Hernandez over to Davis. Kicks it to Gaskin on the right wing. Gaskin looking back to Hernandez. Davis underneath. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Hebner.
I'm not sure that's the shot the Mustangs wanted in that position, but Mariposa packing the zone. That might be all they get.
Oh, she stepped on the line, I believe. That's going to be another turnover. Argonaut's going to get the ball back. Hernandez being pesky out there.
Number 10.
Changes for the Mustangs.
Feaster now in the game.
So Carney's going to bring it down, kicks it over to Newton on the left wing. Back to Carney, a little give and go. Another block in the key. Another block. That's number 11, Williams, swatting those balls out of the key. Appling, long cross-court pass, wide open underneath. Turn around for the short shot off the front iron. That was Williams, no good. Here comes Carney, kicks it ahead to Gaskin. Gaskin will take the three. She's got the triple.
Wow, that's nice to see Gabby Gaskin get on the board early.
Gabby Gaskin.
Especially from three-point range. She has an opportunity to be a streaky shooter. A history of it.
Appling's going to take it right all the way to the basket. No good off the back iron. Whistle and a foul. I think Mariposa's going to be called for over the back.
Number 31, Lily Hebner.
Hebner with the foul call. That's how many team fouls now. I'm looking for my. Newton's going to put it up from 15-footer. No good. Appling with the rebound.
Yeah, that was Mariposa's 5th team foul of the quarter.
Hebner's bringing it up. Ball knocked away. Foul called. Bierman, I believe, is going to get that one for the Mustangs.
You know, Frank, Mariposa definitely has the size advantage, making it really difficult for the Mustangs to score any points inside the paint. So that shot by Gabby Gaskin to tie this score up was huge to get that outside game going.
Yeah, Williams has kind of been controlling that key. Appling's going to pull up for the jumper, no good. Williams with the rebound and the putback, she's got it.
Basket by Chanel.
She just got that height advantage. I don't even think she jumped for that, Chris.
No, she's standing at 6 foot. She's definitely got an advantage over these Mustang guards.
Nice pass back to Newton underneath. Newton can't finish. Appling with the ball. Gaskin trying to trap her in the corner. Kicks it ahead. Gets across the half-court mark. Carney knocks it away. Carney's got it.
Great hustle.
Gets across the half. She's got Gaskin. She's going to take it all alone. Gets the foul call. She's going to go to the line. That was on Williams. So Gaskin's going to. Carney's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Fouls on Mariposa's number 11, Alex Williams.
Mariposa had 10-8, 1:16 left to go in the first quarter.
Wow, I'm looking at the stats they got here. Officially, Alex Williams has 6 block shots early in this game.
Carney, the first one on the way, no good. Checking in for
Sophia
the
Davis back
Mustangs,
in the ball game for the Mustangs.
or for the Grizzlies, excuse me, that's number 1, Vegley, along with
Lily
number
Hefner
31,
back
that's
in the game for
Hefner,
Mariposa.
back in there. Williams is going to sit. So the second one on the way for Kearney. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Mariposa. Right away, they get the ball to Appling. They want the ball in her hands. She kicks it ahead. Turnover. Another turnover by Mariposa. Kearney to the left. Nice rebound by Kearney. She got it back, and she put it off the glass.
Yeah, Sophie Davis's left-handed layup, she kind of hesitated on that.
Out of bounds, Mariposa.
Chanel Kearney's all over the floor today, Frank. She's playing with some kind of intensity.
Well, that senior leadership with this young team is very important. She's been here before. All right, Mariposa inbounds the ball. There's going to be an offensive foul called, I believe, on Hefner.
It looked like they called a travel on that one, Frank.
Oh, was it a travel? I thought it was offensive foul. She kind of pushed away.
Yeah, it was a late call on that travel. I thought it was pretty obvious.
All right, Newton with the ball for the Mustangs. Over to Kearney. Kicks it underneath to Davis. Knocked out of bounds. Mustangs are going to retain possession. 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Newton inbounds the ball, gets it to Kearney, top of the key. Back to Newton, almost picked off there. Davis from the corner, no good. Kearney can't get it, rebound by Hefner. Knocked out of bounds by Davis. That's Vegley for Mariposa. Vegley's going to inbound the ball. 10-10 ball game here, 26.8 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division 5 championship game. Emily Newton got her hands in there, knocked the ball away. Bierman picks it up, so Mustangs get another turnover. Here comes Sophie Davis on the right side. She's heading to the bucket. She gets bumped, no foul. Appling with the rebound. Here comes Appling. She's got a head of steam, kicks it underneath to Hefner, and she misses the layup, wide open. Here come the Mustangs. Boy, the furious pace. Kearney throws it up and in. She's got the bucket. I don't know how that went in, but counted and the one.
You know, she got knocked off balance a little bit, flung it up there, and it went in. I mean, nearly a buzzer beater. I hear the crowd counting down as she's going to the lane and throws that up for a critical two-point basket. Let's see if she can finish this off.
2.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mustangs lead at 12-10. The free throw on its way, no good. Mariposa with the rebound. The clock runs out. That'll do it. Wild first quarter. A lot of turnovers, a lot of action. Both teams wanting to push the ball. Look at the scoreboard. The Mustangs take a 12-10 lead after one.
Well, Frank, the bigger floor, the pressure is really affecting the Mariposa Grizzlies. I'm looking at the official stats that are compiled here at Golden One. There are 12 team turnovers by the Grizzlies today. I would guess at least half of those are just nerves, but the other half is due to the pressure.
Yeah, the Mustangs are just all over them, and we've seen that, and they keep putting fresh bodies in, and that's going to be really important in this game, especially on this big floor.
Absolutely. I will tell you one thing the Mustangs will have to improve, though, is the rebounding. You can't give these bigger Grizzlies a second chance shot, and you just got to keep them off the boards. Block out a little bit more fundamentals there. I'm sure Coach Roots is talking.
And, you know, they're really active and trying to stay outside, aware of Appling, and she's thrown the ball down low in the block several times where they were wide open, either Williams or Heverly, and they've had a tough time converting those layups.
Yeah, we talked about it. Don't let Appling beat you, and right now the other people on the floor for Mariposa aren't.
All right, here come the Mustangs to start the second quarter. Gabby Gaskin with the ball, top of the key. Kicks it underneath, turn it over, Appling on the steal. 12-10 Mustangs to start the second quarter. A lot of pressure by Gaskin. Kicks it forward to Appling. Appling's going to pull up on the floor. The foul called. That's going to be on, who's that call on?
Foul was on number 12, Mariah Hernandez of the Mustangs.
Mariah Hernandez gets the call.
Looks like the 4th team foul on the Mustangs early on.
Oh, knocked out of bounds. Good active hands by number 32.
That's Aaron Thompson.
Aaron Thompson comes in, I think, for the first time tonight. So she kicks it forward to Davis. David, long pass up ahead to Gaskin. Gaskin gives it out to Hernandez, top of the key. Kicks it over to Davis. Davis with the dribble to the right. She's thinking about it. She looked, gives it up to Hernandez. Gaskin from the corner is going to take a 3. No good. That ball looked like it was partially blocked. Here comes the Grizzlies. They're really having a tough time handling the ball against this pressure.
Yeah, every pass seems to be contended. Mustang defense all over the floor.
Oh, and Mustang's going to be called for a foul. They're just a little too aggressive. That's on Carney. Sharice Carney, who checked into the game. So Mariposa to inbound the ball. 7:09 left to go in the second quarter. 12-10. Argonaut with the lead. Appling thought about it, pulled up. They're going to call a travel.
Again, that was a late call, but it looked like a travel right from the get-go. So, but official got it right.
All right, here come the Mustangs. Thompson to inbound to Davis. Davis going to almost pull up, kicks it over Hernandez. Hernandez back to Davis on the left wing. Davis going to cast a 3. She's got the triple. That was nothing but net.
Yeah, the Grizzlies allowed her to set her feet and take an extra second to look at that.
Appling pulls up with a short jumper. Could have been called for a travel again. No good. Gaskin on the rebound. Gaskin with the left hand takes it all the way to the bucket. No good. Rebound by Hernandez. She puts it up another block. Ball out of bounds. Going to be Mariposa ball. 15-10. Mustangs lead it. Between the turnovers and just not being able to get the ball in the basket, Mariposa's had a tough time here in this first half. Gaskin's going to come out. Newton's going to check in. Inbound to Appling. Back to Vick. Vick brings it across half court. Pressured by Davis. Trying to get that ball to Appling. Nobody else is moving. They're so used to her being so dominant. Pass inside to Heverly. No good. Put back by
Lily
Hevner for the basket. Davis going to take it all the way to hold. That ball was blocked. Then it was rebounded by Carney, and she put it back up and was fouled. That was Sharice. So she's going to go to the line shooting 2.
The foul was on number 11.
Looks like Alex Williams' second personal foul. She's been just a beast underneath. I mean, block shot after block shot. That was her 7th block shot in the first half.
Not a bad first half, huh? Carney, the first one up, gets the bounce, drops through, gets the first one to go. 16-12, the Mustangs with the second quarter lead. 6:03 to go. Second shot up, no good. Bounces out. Appling with the rebound.
Immediately 2 Mustangs on her.
Runs over Newton. She keeps going. Now moves to the left hand. She's going to weave her way through the pressure. Vick with the ball kicks it over to Vegley. Oh, that was a travel. Didn't call it. Now Appling dribbles it in, pulls up from about 12 feet, gets the bucket, and one.
You can see that Appling is getting a little bit frustrated. She got a little bit of space there, and maybe besides that one breakaway layup earlier, it's her first good look at the basket. She made it count.
So I don't know why they're not allowing the substitutions. The basket was good. There was only one free throw, but for some reason now they're going to let them in. Follow the rules, girls. So Hernandez comes out, Davis comes out, Thompson comes out, Carney comes out.
Gabby Gaskin.
So Gaskin, Newton, Bierman, Carney, and Bayanez on the floor for the Mustangs. Gabby Gaskin with the rebound on the missed shot. Carney with the ball, looks, kicks it over to the Gaskin to the left, turnover. Appling knocked it away, then Mariposa gets the turnover.
You're not going to pass it through her hands, so Mustang's got to figure that one out.
Nice fake by Vick, and then gets the ball, Begley, gets the ball knocked away. Mustangs are on the move. Nice pass, Newton over to Carney on the right side. She's got it.
Great break. Great fast break by the Mustangs.
Timeout, Mariposa.
Timeout.
Argonaut 18, Mariposa 14, 5:14 left to go in first half action of this CIF Sac Joaquin section championship game. We're at the Golden One Center. You're listening to KVGC 1340 AM, 96.5 FM. Heard around the world at kvgcradio.com.
Yeah, we got people listening from all over the country. I know my daughter Landry is listening back at Northwestern University in Evanston. So, I mean, we got people listening everywhere.
Has it warmed up a little bit back there for her?
I think it made it into the 20s this week.
Yeah, well, it's not 40 below anyway like it was a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
All right, take a look at the stat sheet, Chris. There have been so many turnovers in this half. You had said Mariposa, what, had 12 in the first quarter?
Yeah, they're now up to 15 turnovers. Mustangs have 7. Mariposa has got the edge on the rebounding with 20 team rebounds compared to the Mustangs' 14. But Malia Appling only 2 for 6 in this first half with 4 points.
Well, you know, I think part of the reason for the rebound disadvantage is I think Argonauts put up a lot more shots because of all the turnovers. Argonauts had a lot more opportunities and therefore rebound opportunities on the miss.
They have. They've put up 27 shots to the Mariposa's 18. So,
all right.
Another thing with the rebound, and the Argonaut is minus one of their post people, Regina Schneider.
Oh, that's right. All right, the Grizzlies inbound the ball, get it to Appling. Appling's going to take it across herself. Pressure by Gaskin. Gaskin's going to be called for the foul. Kind of came up behind her a little bit. Got called for it, so Appling's going to go to the shooting 1-and-1.
Foul was on number 4.
I think that might be Gaskin's second personal. Let me check.
It's Miley Appling.
So Appling at the line shooting 1-and-1. First one goes, nice smooth stroke. Davis is going to check in for Gaskin.
For Argonaut, Sophia Davis.
So Appling to attempt the second one. 18-15, Argonaut with a 3-point lead. Second one's up, and that goes in also.
Miley Appling with both.
All right, here come the Mustangs. Carney kicks it ahead to Newton. Newton on the drive, kicks to the corner to Davis. Davis puts it up, no good off the front iron. Rebound by Appling.
Vegley did a good job jumping out to the shooter when Sophie was setting up to shoot on that last one.
Pressure, oh boy, you knew that was coming. That was just a little bit of a slow move by Thompson there to try to get to that pass. Foul called. That will put number 31, that's Hebner, to the line shooting 1-and-1.
Yeah, I think that was Juliet Biones.
Oh, was it Biones?
Foul, yeah.
Okay, I take that back. It wasn't Thompson.
Well,
First one on the way, no
good.
good.
You got 2 choices if you call it a Thompson.
Yeah. Lauren Bierman with the rebound. Carney kicks it ahead to Newton. Over to Davis. So she was out of the NBA 3 line. Davis with the left hand, too hard off the glass. Here comes Appling. Mariposa's got numbers. Appling's going to pull up, take it on her own, gets her own rebound, puts it back up again, no good. Another rebound underneath, no good. 3 tries. Offensive rebound by Vick, and she couldn't finish it off. Here comes Carney for the Mustangs. Into the lane, goes to the right hand, too hard off the glass. Rebound by Appling.
Pace is picked up.
Bierman on the double team. Be careful of that foul. She's going to call for a travel, and I guarantee the Mariposa coach is not going to like that call. And neither do their fans.
You know what? Just to even it out, in that last possession where the Grizzlies came away empty-handed, one of Malia Appling's offensive rebounds, she was definitely over the back, so maybe it was a payback.
All right, here come the Mustangs. Hernandez with the ball in the left wing. 2-point ball game, 18-6. Davis with the 3. She's got the triple. That's her second on the night, I believe.
Yeah, both from this left side. She's got them both from the left side, not as successful on the right side.
Leads up to 5. Davis goes for the steal, can't quite get it. Vick kicks it ahead. Collision at the center court, and I think Carney's going to be called for the foul. That's going to put Hebner to the line.
Fouls on.
With how active Chanel Carney's been this entire half, that's just her first personal foul. So good news for the Mustangs there.
All right, checking in for the Mustangs. That is Thompson along with Sharice Carney.
At the free throw line for Mariposa is Lily Hevner.
Hebner is going to be at the line, shooting 1-1.
She's a 43%er.
Hebner gets the first one to go. As a team, this team I think shoots as a team 56% for in high school.
Yeah, not
as
bad.
the entire team, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So Hebner gets the first one to go, cuts the lead to 4, 21-17, 3:43 to go here in the half. Second one on its way. Nice little bounce off the backboard, gets that to fall. Davis bringing the ball up court for the Mustangs. Spins to the right. Gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez casts one up. I don't even think she had time to find the basket on that one.
No,
She spun around and just launched it.
Yeah, not sure that was the shot you wanted.
Mariposa to inbound the ball. That'll be Vick. Gets it into Apley, who breaks across the half-court line. She's going to take it to the right side. Knocked away by Carney. Picked up by Thompson. Davis bringing it up for the Mustangs. Little Euro step there and go off the back of the glass.
That's that layup that they practice in pregame.
Exactly.
The little roundabout, merry-go-round with the ball and in.
We were talking about how they were practicing that in warm-ups, and Davis executed to perfection. Short little shot there by Williams, no good. Argonaut on the rebound. Here comes Davis again. She kicks it to Carney. Carney's going to let a three-pointer go, no good. Bierman underneath with the rebound. She gets fouled, and she's going to the line. That's going to be on Williams.
Hey, I want to rewind back to that last possession. That was a great defensive step out by Erin Thompson. Her one job in the back of that press is to contest any short shots when that press is broken. She did that perfectly.
All right, Bierman to the line, shooting 1-1 for the Mustangs. She's got the first one, 24-18, lead up to 6. You like that little net noise in the background there? We've got some court mics down there.
Now in the game for the Grizzlies.
Sweetest sound to a shooter is that sound.
So Bierman with the second one. Appling's going to get her first break of the night, or the morning, I should say. Bierman, the second one on the way, got them both. Lead up to 7. Let's see if the Mustangs can make some hay with Appling on the bench. Oh, she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that was nice pressure. Mariah Hernandez was there. Number 25, Kylie Ward, had nowhere to go except either step out of bounds or go right through Hernandez.
For the Mustangs.
All right, so Emily Newton going to check in for Carney.
This is where you really want to make a run if you're the Mustangs.
Davis kicks it over to Hernandez. Hernandez on the dribble drive. She goes into the trees, no good. She's going to get the call. And there's not too much you could do about that. Meisner is going to get called for the foul. There's a big rooting section down underneath this basket from Mariposa, and they are expressing their displeasure with the call.
Yeah, that was an obvious foul. It was a block. Mariah had the lane, and Meisner just stepped right underneath her.
Mariah gets the first one to go, lead up to 8, 2:41 to go in the half. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Vick. Vick kicks it forward. Here come the Grizzlies. Inside pass too deep, couldn't handle it. Kicks it back out to Vegley. She's no good off the backboard. Sophie Davis gets the rebound. Mustangs bring it across court. They're moving in a hurry. Pass underneath the carry, just too high. Mariah, she had her open for a minute, needed to bounce past that, just couldn't quite get her hands on it.
Mustangs had numbers, and Sophie Davis just took that too deep before she passed that off. So didn't really set up the passing lane.
All right, let's see what Mariposa's got in mind without Appling. Appling's going to come back and check right back in. From the corner, that's Heavily, puts it up, no good. Ball's on the ground.
Nice job, Erin Thompson.
Thompson picks it up. Davis got it, trying to fight for the ball. He's saying, what took you so long? Mike Roots was trying to call a timeout, and the official just wouldn't give it to him. Finally got it.
Yeah, sorry. My coaching came out right there.
Mike
Frank
was a little excited there about that call. So timeout for the Mustangs. 2:02 to go here in the first half. The Mustangs lead at 26-18 for Mariposa, the number 1 and the 2 seeds going at it. Both teams have had a pretty easy go through the playoffs coming to this game, huh, Chris?
Yeah, looking back, I know Mariposa hasn't been challenged at all, and neither have the Mustangs. I don't think there's been the biggest challenge for the Mustangs in the last game was that run that their opponent made to cut it to 12 in the fourth quarter, but neither team has been challenged. So.
Right.
Yeah, the last time Mariposa lost was on November 29th. They're 25-1. And,
that was against a Division I school, Merced, I believe.
Yep.
They're on a 23-game winning streak.
But in those 23 games, we talked about this, they haven't played a team that is at the same caliber as the Argonaut Mustangs.
Well, they're obviously having trouble with the pressure, that's for sure. And as we've talked about, that's probably what they didn't see in their league.
Yeah, yep.
All right, here come the Mustangs. Carney brings it across the half-court line, kicks it out to Hernandez. To Newton. Newton will put up the 3, and she's got the triple. It's raining 3 balls here at the Golden One Center.
Basket by number 14, Emily Newton.
Wow, nice to see her knock down her first 3 attempt. She's a streaky shooter.
Appling brings it across, kicks it right underneath, wide open to Williams, and able to make the 3-footer. Mustangs coming back in a hurry. Newton's going to try another one. That ball gets blocked. That was blocked by Vick. Hernandez almost knocked that one away, and Newton steals it. She cuts the lane. Now foul's going to be called on the floor. It's going to be called against Newton. That's one that's hard to avoid. That was just a hustle play. She got, oh no, they did not call it against Newton. They called it against, I believe, Vegley for Mariposa.
Which really is a hard foul to call on her as well. Both kids going for the loose ball. Neither one had real possession for that ball. So.
Are we in the double bonus now, Chris?
Yeah, we are.
All right, so
both teams are in double bonus.
Newton shooting 2. Mustangs with a 9-point lead, 1:22 to go here in the half. First one, no good.
This is where the backdrop, being so deep, will affect shooters. Is when you step to the line. You'll see if it affects them or not. And Newton missed that first one pretty badly.
Hebner checks in for the Grizzlies. Newton with the second one on the way. Got that one. 30. First half points for the Mustangs. They lead it by 10. 1:22 to go here in the half. Appling with the ball. Oh, and she kicks it out of bounds herself, turns it over. She's just trying to do everything, and the pressure for the Mustangs is really getting to them.
Yeah, and I was just going to comment, Mariposa seems confused with Appling not being able to have her way. What was the call there?
There was a change in the decision. It is Mariposa's basketball.
Oh, they're going to reverse and say it was off the Mustangs.
Looked like Appling kicked that ball.
I thought it went right off her shin. Yeah. Appling forwards the ball, almost stolen by Carney. Jump ball, I believe it's going to be Mustangs' possession. Nope, going to stay right here.
Possession retains to Argonaut.
When they pass long like that and get it across the half court, the defense collapses from behind. They've got a lot of turnovers that way, and the Grizzlies look like they just don't even hear them coming.
Yeah, they have.
Vick kicks it back to Appling. Appling will take the 3-pointer. No good off the front iron. Knocked out of bounds by Hebner, so it'll be Mustangs' ball. 1:06 left to go in the half. Mustangs lead it by 10.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Mariposa makes any adjustments offensively for the second half.
Sophie Davis lets it go, and she was hacked. I can't believe that almost tore her arm off. Here comes Appling. Nice little give up on the right side. Misses the layup.
And Vegley will get that foul.
Boy, and you see that happen so often. You miss the easy layup and come back and commit a foul. It's just frustration.
Foul was on number 1, Taylor Vegley.
It's going to be her third.
So Vegley with her third foul. And going to put Davis to the line to shoot 2. Yeah. I can't believe she didn't get a call on that 3. Her left arm almost got ripped off.
It sure did. Yeah, Vegley is a 4-year varsity starter, so that's big.
Davis gets the first one, doesn't quite get it to drop. Checking in, number 25, that's Ward, Kylie Ward for Mariposa. Second one on the way for Davis. She rattles that one home. Lead up to 11. Appling going to do it herself, bringing it across the half court. Kicked away by the Mustangs, and those active hands have really what's been creating those turnovers. She can't do it herself.
Yeah, she was not going to give that ball up that time, and good thing that we did poke that ball away as she crossed the three-point line.
All right, Vic to inbound the ball for Mariposa. Looking, gets Appling underneath. Oh, nice hands. I thought Davis had the ball. They're going to call it a jump ball. Appling just brought it down to the waist, and Davis did a good job getting her hand in their jump ball. Mustangs possession. 42.8 seconds to go in the half. Carney brings it across the half-court line, gives it to Davis. Inside, beautiful pass inside to Charisse Carney. Foul. Carney's going to go to the line to shoot two. What nice ball movement.
Yeah, that was a nice break that the Mustangs came up on an inbounds play nonetheless.
At the free throw line of Charisse Carney.
Charisse gets the first one to go. Good solid minutes by Charisse in this first half.
Sure has.
Lead up to 12 for the Mustangs. 35.8 seconds to go in the half. Carney with the second one, no good. Oh, almost rebounded by Davis, but Appling pulls it down. Kicks it over to the left side. She's trapped, she's hung up in the corner. Now gets it forward, knocked out of bounds. Really having a tough time with the ball in anybody's hands not named Appling.
Yeah, and when Appling does give the ball up, they want to get it right back to her, and they're having trouble finding her. Mustang's doing a great job. I expect this to inbound and then right back to Appling.
Appling going to throw it in, gets it in to Williams. Now it goes right back to Appling. She's looking. Good job by Davis on the defense. Now she's got to give it up. Kicks it inside to Havner. Another turnover by the Grizzlies. So Argonaut's going to have it with 8 seconds left to go in the half, leading by 12. Carney kicks it ahead to Newton. Newton looks, she dribbles back looking for a step back, goes through the lane, turns it over. Appling's got it as the time runs out. That'll do it. Your first half of the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Championship game comes to an end. Look at the scoreboard. The Argonaut Mustangs lead at 32. The Mariposa Grizzlies 20. We're here at the Golden One Center, and pretty hectic first half, huh, Chris?
Wow, that defensive pressure that the Mustangs are continuously putting on is wreaking havoc on Mariposa. Mariposa is on pace for 40-plus turnovers tonight. They have 22 first-half turnovers.
You are not going to win many games doing that.
No, you're going to have to really shoot well, and they're shooting under 30% with 22 turnovers in the first half. But you got to give credit where credit's due, and that is the Mustang pressure and just taking them out of what they have definitely done all year long, and that is played through Malia Appling.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, she's who everything has to run through. And the Mustangs have just done an outstanding job on defense, trying to keep her frustrated. I think is probably the best thing we've seen in the first half. I just wanted to mention, we want to thank Christy Roots Insurance. They helped get us down here with a sponsorship to pay the CIF fee, and so we appreciate Christy Roots Insurance out of Ione. Of course, she's got a little bit of rooting chance in this also with her daughter as well as her husband down on the sidelines.
Yeah, and this isn't Morgan Roots' first experience in a section final. She played at Arco Arena back in 2010 as a freshman at Argonaut High School when Argonaut's first trip to a section final back in 2010.
She's been kind of laying a little low. I think the intensity of her father has kind of taken over in this one, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Well, since we have this beautiful screen with all our stats on it, Chris, why don't you give us a rundown? What do we have here in the first half?
Well, first off, what stands out to me for the Mariposa Grizzlies is they have 3 starters with 3 fouls. Number 1, Taylor Vegley, number 4, Katie Vick, and number 11, Alex Williams, each have 3 personal fouls in the first half. Williams played an excellent first half with 7 block shots, 8 points, and 6 rebounds. But Malia Appling, their leading scorer, 23 points a game, was held to just 6 points. She had 13 first half rebounds though, Frank.
Yeah, but she just was very frustrated. I mean, that pressure and not having anybody to help her out from a handling the ball standpoint, she needs to do everything. And that pressure, if they keep that up, and if the Grizzlies can't figure out how to limit those turnovers, it's going to be really tough for them to come back from this 12-point deficit.
Well, to me, it looks like she is really their only true ball handler, so you just can't invent that. I mean, we've talked about that in the past. This team hasn't seen this type of pressure, so how they're going to figure something out is something that I'm interested to see if they can.
Well, you know, I don't know who they're going to go to. Like you say, they just – when they get the ball out of Appling's hands, everybody looks a little confused. If they can't get it right back to her, they don't even know what to do, whether to put it on the floor, whether to look around. We saw the 5-second tie-up early in the first quarter here. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the second half. But having those fresh bodies in and having the depth on the bench that the Mustangs have shown us all through these playoffs is really paying off, especially on this big floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could see that in the second quarter where the Mustangs doubled up the Grizzlies, outscoring them 20-10. Leading scorer for the Mustangs so far is Sophie Davis. She has 9 first-half points. And the other senior captain, Chanel Carney, has chipped in 7. And Emily Thompson has chipped in 6. So a real balanced scoring attack, led by the 2 kids that you want to lead you, and that's Sophie Davis and Chanel Carney.
Well, you know, but that's what Argonaut does. I mean, this team balanced. You look at the playoff game the other night. Davis was a leading scorer with 16. Carney had 12. Bierman had 10. Gaskin had 9. Schneider had 7. Newton had 6. I mean, they share it.
Yeah, they do.
And every night it's somebody different. We saw Newton go off that one big night at 27 in the second playoff game. I mean, so they don't have one person that they need to get it from. Sophie Davis hit a couple threes, and then Newton hit one, and then also who hit the third one or the fourth one?
Our threes tonight, 2 by Sophie, 1 by Gabby, and 1 by Newton.
Gabby
Gaskin
got the other one.
Got hers early in the game,
Yeah,
to get them going.
So anyway, you get to drop a couple threes, and they really like going to the hole, really got Mariposa in a little bit of foul trouble there in the first half, and that could be something to watch because you know Argonaut is not going to back off this pace.
No, they won't, and unless the officiating changes and gets a little bit more touchy in the second half, it really bodes well for the Mustangs and their pressure defense.
You know, we do want to take a moment to congratulate Sonora. Sonora was able to win a section championship last night, the Division IV championship. So, you know, there again, we spoke about it before, the difficulty of the Mother Lode League, the quality of the teams that are in the Mother Lode League, to have 2 teams. One has already won a section championship out of the same league, and with Argonaut the opportunity to do that right after this game says a lot about the Mother Lode League and the competition in that league. So congratulations to Sonora. I don't recall them winning a section championship in basketball in a long, long time. I don't think they've won one since they've come into the Mother Lode League.
No, I know the Sonora boys haven't. And I don't know when their last one was, if they've even had one. I didn't look up the history of
Sonora basketball.
Of those guys. So they could have had a powerhouse at one point or not. Maybe I could ask Rick Davis, graduate of Sonora High.
There you go, and you know he's here somewhere.
Yeah, he is.
That's for sure.
Proud father tonight, not a coach. So.
3 minutes left to go here before we get the second half underway. We want to give a shout out to Leland Ruddick. Hopefully he's out there listening to us somewhere. Leland, hope you're enjoying the call. We apologize for the beginning of this game, how it started. We were having a little trouble with our Wi-Fi, and we were having to do it on the telephone on the speaker, which was a little bit difficult because we can't hear each other and whatever the case may be, but so we apologize for the start of this game. We were able to get it fixed and get back with all the high-tech stuff in this beautiful Golden One Center. We were lucky to be able to work that out. But if you haven't been here, folks, this is a beautiful arena.
Yeah, looking forward to this second half. Frank, I think it's going to be important that the Mustangs hold off an early run by the Grizzlies. If they can hold off that early run and then down the stretch, run a little bit of time.
Well, we know they don't like to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to throw that one in there. But it'll be interesting to see. I think that the Grizzlies probably talked about making sure they finish off shots around the basket. Missed a lot of easy shots as Appling was able to break the press a few times. They got to finish off the shots. And the Mustangs on their end, don't force outside shots. Take them when they give them. Keep doing the pressure and score off of your defense. That's going to be key for the Mustangs.
With all the penetration that the Mustangs are doing and they're getting to the foul line, how did they shoot in the first half?
Mustangs were just under 50%. They were 8 of 17 from the line. Okay. So that could come into play as this game moves forward.
All right, Mariposa has just come out onto the floor. There's under a minute left. Argonaut has yet to appear from the locker room,
which is their staple. They like to come out just as they're ready to inbound it.
Well, you know, I don't know when that changed, but in the last several years it changed. Because back in my day and even your day, we always came out and warmed up.
Yeah, shot for 2 or 3 minutes.
Got some layups, put a couple shots up. Here the Mustangs come out 30 seconds left before the tip, and they're just coming out of the locker room. We don't need no stinking warm-up.
No, I guess that's a thing of the past.
All right, here we go. We're getting this one half, 16 minutes of basketball left to crown the section championship. Both of these teams will be moving on to the NorCals. I believe the top 4 teams, right,
yes.
Chris?
Yeah, top 4 teams will go.
So I'm guessing that both of these teams here will most likely have a home game.
And that, I think, is
Tuesday, I believe. So win or lose, the girls will be at home on Tuesday for a NorCal game. But they're concentrating on this one right now. All right, we're ready to get the second half underway. Mariposa to inbound the ball. Appling turns it over right away. A steal by Gaskin. Gaskin dribble drive, now turns around and kicks it back out. Hernandez throws up a 3, and she buries it.
That was NBA range, Frank.
She was right on the NBA line.
What a great start for the Mustangs.
Oh, almost a travel there. Appling kicks it underneath, wide open. No good. They've been missing that little shot. That was Williams. They've had that shot a lot, and they just cannot get it to drop.
Yeah, that's something that I know if they want to get in the game, they have to make that shot.
Davis over to Hernandez, over to Gaskin. Gaskin tries to throw it in the corner to Carney, turns it over.
How many times do we have to throw it through Appling's hands to know it isn't going to work?
Yeah, Gabby, you're not quite that tall. She's taller than you. Trying to force the ball inside. Williams had a wide open 15-footer there, and she didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I do think that the Grizzlies are going to try to get all their offense through number 23, Malia Appling. That's
Begley going to throw the ball in for Mariposa. Gets it to Appling. Here's Appling, breaks down. Nice little pass to Williams. Williams pulls up, gets this one to go.
By number 11, Alex Williams.
The way the defense collapses on Appling when she has the basketball, somebody's open. Gaskin tries to throw one up, no good. Rebound by Vick. Here comes Appling. One-on-one. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Argonaut. Here comes Davis. Brings it across the half-court mark. 3-on-2. Davis spins to the right, throws it up, gets the foul call.
That's big. That's going to be Williams' 4th.
That is on number 11, Williams.
The foul is
That
on
is the
Mariposa.
fourth foul.
Alex
Wow, to
Williams
pick
gets
that
her
up this
fourth
early in the
foul.
third quarter, big. Right away, Williams is going to have to check out. Davis rattles the first one home.
That was a smart play by Sophie Davis. She probably
Sophia
knew
Davis.
that Alex Williams had 3 fouls going into that and took it right at her.
So Meisner's going to check in for Williams for Mariposa. Davis, second one up off the front iron. Rebound by Carney. Puts back in for the easy two. Nice job by Charisse.
Chanel Carney.
Appling pulls up her dribble. Now they're in trouble. Gets it across the line. Here's where they stall right here. Look at Davis all over Appling. Not allow her to get the ball. They have to call a timeout. Nobody was open to get the ball because Davis had such great pressure on Appling.
Yeah, and Malia Appling, a great scorer that she is and a great basketball player, just is not fast enough to shake the likes of Sophie Davis, Emily Newton, Chanel Carney. She's just not fast enough to shake them.
Our nation's battles are not fought on the sidelines.
So Mariposa has to take a quick timeout. Just over a minute and a half into the third quarter, the Mustangs lead it by 16.
To learn more about the opportunities available in the Marine Corps, go to www.marines.com.
Is Macy here? You said you saw her the other night. I saw her dad.
And I saw Macy Arevalo step up, come in with her dad.
Okay.
JC Lucky's here, a couple kids from last year's team. I wonder if Lauren Davis came home from Monterey Bay. I haven't seen her, but her sister's out there on the floor.
All right, here comes Mariposa. Turns it over right away. Davis with the steal. Davis trying hard all the way to the bucket. Puts up the right hand. No good. Rebound. No good. Appling with the rebound for Mariposa.
That looks back court.
There, finally somebody will take an outside shot, and she dumps it. That's Vegley.
Number 1, Taylor Vegley.
That's the four-year starter's first points of the night.
Turnover, Argonaut.
Out of bounds, Mariposa.
So right after the three-pointer, the Argonaut turns it over. Wholesale changes for the Mustangs. Bayanez comes in along with Bierman, Gabby Gaskin, Newton, and Carney on the floor. Appling with the ball, being guarded by Carney. Gaskin come over to double team, now goes back. Bierman on the defense, kicks it over to Appling on the right wing. Newton all over him. Appling pulls up the jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. Bierman comes away with the ball. They're going to call a jump ball. That's going to be Argonaut.
Possession for Argonaut.
Lauren Bierman fought hard to get in there. Tie that one up.
So Bayanez will inbound the ball to Carney. Carney kicks to the wing. Gaskin thought about it for a minute. Dribbles inside, gets bumped. It's going to be called on the ground. So Mustangs ball out of bounds.
Foul was on Mariposa's number 3, Jade Mesner.
Mesner, who checked in for Williams, gets called for the foul. Oh, tried to sneak one in there. Bierman picks it up and just can't finish it. They tried to get it to Bayanez, I believe. Here comes Vegley. Bierman's going to get called for the foul. Vick on the rebound. Oh, whoa.
Traveling violation.
They called a travel? Oh, the Mariposa coach is beside himself. They called a travel.
Yeah, I'll have to see that on video. She must have shuffled her feet.
Newton for 3, no good. Appling with the rebound. Bierman got lucky to avoid that foul, but then she picked it right back up.
Yep. That was an easy call by the official as Lauren reached across her body to foul Appling.
Argonauts number 10, and Lauren Bierman. Second personal foul.
13-point lead by the Mustangs. 4:48 to go here in the third quarter. CIF Sac Joaquin Section Championship game. We're at the Golden One Center. Frank Halverson along with Chris Lucky. Mariposa inbounds the ball. Appling kicks it over to Vegley and just throws it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Argonaut basketball.
You cannot have that from your 4-year senior starter.
No, you can't. I mean, especially if you're trying to make a comeback.
Carney kicks it out to Newton. Newton thought about it, gets bumped. Carney gets it back, goes down to her knees, almost turns it over, still regains possession, gets it underneath the Bierman, who's wide open, and she gets fouled by Appling. That was a frustration foul right there.
Yeah, definitely desperation by Appling there. That was going to be an easy basket for Bierman.
Mariposa.
Nice job by Chanel Carney.
So Bierman's going to go to the line shooting 2. First one's good. I think that's 3 in a row for Bierman.
Mariposa has 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Fouls.
She's 3 for 3 from the line.
And she is just a sophomore.
Solid
Kylie
player.
Ward now back in the game.
Works hard, gives you a little physicality underneath the basket.
There's no fear in that kid.
Second one up, and she's got that one also. 4 in a row for Bierman from the free throw line. Lead up to 15, 40-25 Mustangs. Newton gets called for the block.
You rarely see that foul from the Mustangs because their feet are so
14,
active. Emily Newton looked like she just had heavy feet on that and picked up the block.
Looks like she got spread out a little bit
13,
wide
yeah.
and just couldn't get it out of the way.
Mariposa did sub out Appling after her second personal foul.
Oh, Vic throws it away. Carney steals it ahead to his older sister. Stolen by Mariposa. Here comes Vic. Bierman's going to be called for the foul. That was Hebner, who she was guarding.
Argonauts, Lauren Bierman.
Apley's going to check right back in. I think coach just needed to settle her down a little bit after that turnover.
Yeah. That's Lauren
Fourth
Bierman's
team
third
foul.
foul. First Mustang with 3 tonight.
So Apley's going to inbound the ball for the Grizzlies. Gets it into Vic. Gets it Vegley at the top of the key for 3. No good. Apley with the rebound. Got the bucket and 1. Fouled by Sharice Carney.
Yeah, she just had a one-on-one rebounding opportunity with Sharice Carney, and just Malia Appling just out-muscled her for the rebound and the putback.
That's one thing she has done tonight is she's got a lot of rebounds.
She sure has.
Check it in for the
15
Mustangs.
foul,
Gaskin,
and it was the
Davis,
second
and
personal
Hernandez. Newton, Carney, and Bayanez going to come out. 4:07 to go here in the third quarter. Happily at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw on its way, in and out. Here come the Mustangs. Sophie Davis kicks it over to Gaskin. Gaskin's gonna think about it. She says, back up, give me room, I'll take it. No good, Apley with the rebound. They were daring her to shoot that. Long pass, Gaskin just gets after it, steals the ball, fouled by Vegley.
That's going to be her
fourth foul.
Boy, how did she steal that with her body contorted and not make contact? That was amazing.
As soon as that ball was in the air, Gabby turned her back and ran full speed to right where she knew it was going to be and turned and the ball was there.
That was an unbelievable play.
For a freshman. Davis with the ball in the left wing. Kicks it over to Gaskin on the corner. Back to Hernandez, top of the key, the 3 on its way. She's got another one.
Those are big points by Mariah Hernandez, the senior.
Apley trapped in the corner, gets it forward to Ward. Ward kicks it over to Vegley, playing with 4 fouls. Shot up, no good. Foul's going to be, I believe, on
Looks
Thompson.
like it was just out off of Thompson.
For Mariposa now in the game.
Okay, no foul called.
Fester.
Mariposa to inbound the ball. 16-point lead by the Mustangs, 3:18 to go in the third. Oh, kicks it forward. Nice little break there by Hebner. Easy layup on the inbound play.
There's the defensive breakdown there on that inbound play.
Gaskin's going to put up the 3 for the right wing. No good. Hernandez trying to save it. Out of bounds up the Mustangs. Grizzly ball.
You know, Gabby got a good look there, and you don't see that too often. She's normally right around the rim with her shot.
Yeah, she missed that one badly.
Maybe rushed it a little bit.
Ward inbounds to Hebner for Mariposa. Hebner's going to give it up back to Ward. Ward's now trapped. Back to Hebner. Hebner gets it across the half-court line and quickly turns it over.
Yeah, I'm not sure Hefner has had much experience getting the ball up the floor by the looks of that. The 5'10" junior.
Here comes Davis bringing the ball across the center stripe. Dribbles through the lanes, kicks it out to Gaskin. Pull up, 10-footer, good.
Basket by
Nice little
Gaskin.
pressure there on the drive. Stuck the defense in, then kicked it out to an open Gaskin.
Great penetration by Sophie Davis.
Hefner with the shot from the 15-footer, good.
Basket by number 31, Lily Hefner.
Lead down to 14. 2:19 left to go in the quarter. Hernandez, dribble drive off the glass, in and out. Rebound Appling, excuse me.
Mustang pressure immediately on her, immediately.
Appling's gonna do it all her own, throws it across to open Ward. The shot by Hefner again.
Lily Hefner.
He's got that 15-footer down all of a sudden. Lead cut to 12. Davis on the spin, kicks it to Gaskin. Gaskin moves to her left, puts it up. She got that one to go.
That's the freshman that we know and love.
Long pass to Ward, forward to Hefner. Hefner picks up her dribble, gives it to Appling. Back to Hefner, top of the key. Hefner pulls dribble. Over to Ward, back to Hefner. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Vic. Vic on the dribble drive, foul. That's going to be on Thompson, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was on Aaron.
Vic's going to go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Alberton. It is her first personal foul.
Cut that lead to 12, and then the three-pointer put it back to 15.
And that's going to be important as this game progresses, is answering any kind of run that Mariposa puts up.
Vic gets the first one to go.
At the free throw line for Mariposa's Katie Vic.
Changes for the Mustangs. Carney, Gaskin, Hernandez going to check out. In is Carney, Newton, and Bayanez. Second one for Ward is up and good. So Ward gets them both to go, lead down to 13. Davis cross court to Newton. Oh, Newton thought about it, had a little defensive press. Oh! Took one dribble and a step forward, launched it on 1 foot off the glass, good, and there's a foul underneath the basket on the ground. I believe it's going to be against Hefner.
Looks like it, Appling. Looked like they called it
on
23
it is on Appling.
I didn't see it, Frank. I wasn't watching down there. I was amazed by the running floater off the glass. But that's her third.
She wanted to let the three go, and then the defender closed out. How she completed that, I don't know, but she did. Newton gets called for the travel.
Traveling on Argonaut.
So 15-point lead, 50-35, Mustangs in control, 56 seconds to go in this third quarter. Pass up to Appling, she's gonna take it herself, going all the way to the hole, gonna be called. Davis is going to get the call.
Yeah, there's a little bump there on that drive. That's Sophie's third personal.
Foul is on number 3, Sophia Davis of the Mustangs. It is her third personal foul.
So Appling's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Hernandez is going to check in. They don't want Davis to pick up that fourth foul here with 50 seconds left in the quarter. So Davis is going to come out. Mariah Hernandez checks in. Appling gets the first free throw to go. Cut the lead to 14. Second one on its way. Off the left of the rim. Run down by Carney. Here come the Mustangs. Kicks it out to the right to Hernandez. Hernandez puts it up, no good.
Oh, she was kind of in no man's, didn't know whether to use the glass or go for the swish.
Vic with the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Ward. Ward underneath to Williams. She spins around, gets it back to Appling. Appling's going to take it to the hole. Right hand, she's got the bucket.
Yeah, that might have been her easiest look all night long, Frank.
12 points, the lead. Inside pass. shot up and off the glass and good.
Yeah, that was Erin Thompson up against Alex Williams, who has 4 fouls. She did not want to commit her fifth, so she kind of backed off.
Oh, and there's picked off by Thompson there. 3-2, she's got to put it up. And she got it at the buzzer. Newton off the glass right at the buzzer. We're done with 3. We have 8 minutes left. The Mustangs 54. The Grizzlies 38.
What a great transition there. Julia Biones with the steal on the long pass. And Emily Newton knew exactly how much time was on the clock, took her time. Nice, easy layup.
I glanced up at the clock and I'm going, oh, she's not going to get rid of it.
Yeah,
she knew right what she was doing. She had the shot clock right in front of her, right above the backboard, easily out of her hand before the buzzer went off. Argonauts 8 minutes away from a section championship, leading by 16.
Wow, and I'm telling you, Mariposa has a lot of foul trouble right now. They've got 2 starters, Taylor Begley and Alex Williams with 4, along with Malia Apley and Katie Vick with 3 apiece. Mustangs have 2 kids that are foul concerns, but I would say going into the 4th quarter, only having Sophie Davis with 3 and Lauren Bierman with 3, you're feeling pretty good. You're not going to change what's been going on. You're going to stay aggressive.
You're going to stay exactly what you're doing. Turnovers now have to be well over 30 by now, huh, Chris?
Yeah, 31 turnovers by Mariposa compared to just 13 by the Mustangs. That is the story of the game, Frank.
Absolutely. 18 extra possessions. All right, here we go. 4th quarter action just getting started here. 8 minutes left of the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division 5 Championship.
Oh, that should be on 23.
Gaskin went flying.
Oh, they called it on Gabby.
Foul is on Argonauts number 4.
She went down hard, and she's wondering what the heck she did.
And it's the 18th foul.
So 1-1, Apley will go to the line.
Is Malia Apley.
The only thing I can think of what happened there is Gabby had a hold of her, and then Malia threw her to the ground to break away, so they got the hold.
Apley gets the first one to go. (54-39). Just starting the 4th quarter here. The second one is short off the front of the iron. Here comes Davis. She wants to push it. Kicks it out to Gaskin on the right wing. Back inside to Davis. Davis puts it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound Mariposa. Here comes Vegley. Stolen by Gaskin. Again, came up from behind. Here comes Davis. She's going to push it to the middle. Kicks it over to Hernandez. Hernandez with the little jumper. No good. Rebound by Davis. Up. No good. Rebound by Hebner.
A lot of contact on Sophie Davis's shot. No call.
Oh, that was a blow by there. No good. Another missed layup. Jump ball. Going to stay right here.
Jump ball.
Wow.
Mariposa's basketball.
Mariposa's going to retain possession here.
I don't remember jump ball happening in the first 7-20.
Well,
maybe because they didn't get the ball in.
It was the inbounds on the 4th.
They never had their possession. Appling was fouled before the possession was had.
Right. Missed shot. Hernandez on the rebound. Hernandez brings it across the center court. Kicks it out to Gaskin. Gaskin on the dribble. Gets in a little floater. No good. Ball's loose on the ground. Picked up by Gaskin. Gaskin will turn around and let it fly. No good off the front iron. Fight for the rebound. Appling comes away with it. Here comes Mariposa. Appling with the left hand pulls up. No good. Rebound Gaskin.
Well, I'll tell you, the Mustangs will give Mariposa plenty of possessions because they're not going to slow down offensively.
Davis gets tied up, kicks it back to Gaskin, turns the ball over. Gabby needs a break. Carney's going to check in.
Looks like a lot of Mustangs are a little winded out there.
10 extra feet every time down the floor, Chris.
Yep.
And any of you that don't think 10 feet is a long way, I want you to run 10 feet, then 10 feet, then 10 feet, 75 times.
It adds up, Frank. It adds up.
All right, so Mariposa to inbound the ball. Back to Appling, almost stolen by Carney. Appling has to pick up her dribble. She kicks it out to Vick. Vick, an inside pass. Basket by
that's
Hefner.
Lily Hefner.
So Hefner's come on and put the ball in the hoop in the second half. Hernandez kicks it out to Carney. Carney breaks loose off the glass for the layup. Nice job.
Nice job. Like that shot.
Carney.
She just went right through the defense, which was midway up the key, right off the glass for the easy basket. Lead back to 15. Apley kicks it forward to Ward. Now over to Vegley, throws it away. Another turnover.
Out of bounds, Mustang ball.
Yeah,
getting ready to check in for the Mustangs, number 32. That's Thompson along with Bierman and Newton. So Hernandez and Carney are going to come out along with Bayanez.
You know, we got 6 minutes left in a 15-point lead. I'd like to see, unless you get a layup, run off 10 or 15 seconds of this shot clock. But
although that's not something we've seen the Mustangs do. Newton from the left side, she's going to get the foul.
And Begley's going to be gone. That's it for the senior.
Or did they call it on Vic? No, it's Vegley. That's the fifth.
Foul was on Mariposa's Taylor.
Yep.
Vegley.
That's 5. So Vegley is done for this game. The senior still has more games to play heading into the NorCals.
Yeah, Taylor Vegley.
Alex Williams now back in the ballgame for Grizzly.
Leaves with just 3 points scored. The 4-year varsity starter, 3 points scored in the section final game.
She hit that 1 3-pointer from the top of the key, and that's been it.
Yep.
Newton to inbound the ball for the Mustangs. Carney takes it top of the key, getting pushed by Vic. Newton lets it go hard off the back iron. Loose ball picked up by Vic. Now falls forward, got called for the travel.
Great defensive play by Emily Newton. Just shot over there, surprised number 4, Katie Vick, who lost her balance and fell to the ground for the travel, the violation.
Again, the Mariposa cheering squad showing their displeasure with the call. Oh, wide open underneath, and Bierman missed the shot. She thought she got pushed in the back, but there was no call. Appling pushed off Davis there. She got stuck in the corner, now gets it forward to Vic. 2-on-1. Now Carney catches up. Vic's going to pull up for the short little shot. No good. Rebound Newton. Newton bringing it up, gets the ball knocked away, retains possession, turns it over. Appling's going to pick it up. She's not going to give this one up, I don't think. Pull up, gets it to drop. Timeout, Argonaut.
23 by Leah Appling.
5:05 left to go in the CIF Saquaquin Section Division 5 Championship. Again, we want to thank Christy Roots Insurance for help sponsoring this. I believe Jeff Vota also helped sponsor that to get us down here for these 2 games today. Christy Roots for the girls game, and I believe Jeff for the boys game. Either way,
timeout was taken by Mariposa.
It takes money to get here to pay for those privileges with the CIF, and we certainly appreciate their support, allowing us to be here to call the game, allowing you to be able to be somewhere else and still listening to it. Remember, the video will be posted 2 hours after the game, where you will be able to watch the video for this game.
Once again.
Well, Frank, we're 5 minutes away from a second section title in 3 years. I think the key to this is the Mustangs hitting their easy shots, not giving Mariposa second chance shots on the other end, and not turning the ball over. You got to limit possessions at this time.
Well, absolutely, because anytime that you stop the clock, whether it be through a foul or a turnover, you're helping the opponent that's down. And right now, being up with a 13-point lead, they need to slow it down a little bit, I would say, but that isn't how they play. Gaskin takes it right to the hole. Shoots no good. Rebounded by Vic.
That shot wasn't even close.
Here comes Appling. Tries to get it underneath the Ward, knocked out of bounds by Carney.
Mariposa.
23 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Vic going to inbound the ball for Mariposa. Trying to get it to Appling. Appling just pushed Gaskin out of the way. And then Hebner cuts through for the easy 2-footer and misses the shot. Fouled by Bierman.
That's one where as soon as Hebner puts that first shot up, you got to turn and put a body on her and get that rebound.
So Hebner's going to go to the line shooting 2. She's kind of come to life a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer for the Grizzlies. That's her 15th
That was
point
her
tonight.
first personal foul.
And I believe most of those have come in the second
Hebner.
half here. She gets the first one to go. Hebner came into this game averaging about 9, I believe. Second one on the way, and she's got them both. Carney's going to check in for Bierman.
This is as close as the Grizzlies have been this second half.
11-point lead. Carney dribbling through, tries to get it over to Sister. Turnover, Hebner on the, that's a travel.
That is a travel.
Oh, and they called a timeout. Mariposa called a timeout. Saw they were in trouble. Hebner was about to turn that one over, but yeah, lead down to 11 points.
Timeout.
That is the closest it's been in a while.
Yeah, I know the Mustangs had a 10-point lead at half, and they extended that out.
12-point lead at half.
Yeah, and since then, they,
Wilson,
you know, I think this is as close as Mariposa has. I don't
It was
think
32 to 20,
yeah,
and then they stretched it out to 16-point lead.
Yep, I think this is as close as Mariposa's been all half.
So 4:29 to go here. 11-point lead by the Mustangs. It does not look like the Mustangs have any intention of doing anything but keeping the pedal to the metal.
Yep. And Mariposa defensively has changed to a man-to-man, so let's see if the Mustangs make any offensive adjustments to what they're doing.
All right, Hebner to inbound the ball to Appling. Appling's going to take it herself all the way across the center line. Kicks it over underneath. Gaskin's going to get called for the foul. That was against Williams. I think that's Gaskin's 4th.
Yes, it is.
The foul was on number 4, Gabby Gaskin. It's her 4th personal foul. It's also
there again, the clock stopped. When you can
foul.
score points when you're behind with the clock stop, that's a good thing. Williams misses the first one. Hernandez is going to check in for Gaskin.
Shooting on the free throw line for Mariposa is Alex Williams.
Williams can cut the lead to 10. Second one on the way, no good, hard off the back iron, rebound by Carney. Carney bringing it up the court, kicks it ahead to Newton. Newton's gonna let a 3 go. No good off the back iron.
It's gonna be Carney.
Hebner with the rebound. And man, oh man, this clock stop and giving them opportunities to score points. They're in the double bonus now, I believe.
Number 11, Chanel.
Well, I know that's their 19th team foul, but they weren't all in this half, so I'm not sure if they're double bonus yet or not.
You've got to eliminate giving Mariposa the opportunity to score points with the clock stop. That cuts the lead to 10. The closest it has been since the first quarter. When it was the Mustangs had a 12-10 lead after one. Second one up, no good. Nice block out there on the rebound.
See if we could get this clock under 4, huh?
Hernandez with the ball, kicks it over to Newton, top of the key, kicks it back to Davis. Davis lets a 3 go. She's got it. What a big triple there for Davis.
That was a huge shot by Sophie Davis. A huge shot. Had to answer.
Lead back to 13. Appling trapped in the corner. Jump ball.
We have a jump
Hernandez. Appling is just frustrated.
You know,
she's standing in the corner and everybody's going the other direction, not giving her any help.
Yeah, and she didn't keep the ball up out of the hands of Mariah. She brought it down to her waist. Mariah just reached in and got the tie-up.
So Argonaut gets the possession and Newton throws it away. Yep. And Argonaut gets it right back. Here comes Davis on the dribble. She goes right to the hole, throws it over the backboard. 13-point lead, 3:36 to go.
Mariposa's ball.
Long pass forward, that one's ripe. Heverly comes down with it, kicks it forward to Ward. Ward back to Heverly. Heverly puts it on the ground, spins around to the right hand. She got it. 15-footer from the elbow. 11-point lead for the Mustangs.
She's having a great shooting night.
Davis spins around to the right, throws a tough pass underneath, turnover again. I just don't understand this style of basketball at this clock and scoreboard. Mariposa's got it. They're going forward, kicks it forward to Vick. Vick throws it wide open underneath the Williams. Williams misses it. She got an easy putback. She gets the second one. The lead's down to 9. Timeout, Argonaut.
You know, Frank, I don't mind them pushing the ball up the floor, going into the lane. But if you don't have anything, you have to have an out where you can get that ball out to the perimeter and run 10, 15 seconds off that clock.
That early in the shot clock to try to make that pinpoint bounce pass right through the key just doesn't make any sense to me with less than 3 minutes to go and up by 11 at the time.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 Grizzlies in between the 2 Mustangs. There was no passing lane there. So it's time now with 2:50 to go to keep the pressure on defensively, but offensively you got to play a little bit more cerebral.
Well, I know they think when they slow down they make mistakes. I think when you speed up you're making mistakes right now, so let's try it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other thing that is creating the turnovers is giving them easy baskets on the other end because we're not able to get back. Either that or a foul.
It almost looks like this quarter and last week in their semifinal game that they're forcing their speed up. You know, I know they play fast, but it's almost like, oh, we can't slow down, so we got to force and go even quicker, and that's where you make mistakes.
We'd like to thank.
All right, it's a 3-possession game, 2:52 to go here in the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division 5 Championship game. It's going to be Argonaut ball. Hernandez, Davis, Newton, Bayanez, and Bierman on the floor for the Mustangs. Davis kicks it over to Newton on the left wing. Newton turns it over right away. Ward can't throw over the top. Ward dribbles down. Now she has to close it out. Gives it inside to Appling. Easy bucket for 2. The lead's to 7.
Mustangs just need to play with composure. Still, that's a very sizable lead.
Davis going to take it all the way to the hole. Euro step. The shot's blocked. Put back by Bierman. What a big offensive rebound and shot there.
Now they can get into their press, which is what's their staple.
Vick's going to take it all the way in. She's going to be called offensive foul. 2:17 left, 9-point lead for the Mustangs.
Foul is on Mariposa. It's number 4, Katie Vick.
Nice job taking that charge. I believe that was Juliet Biones on that charge.
Gaskin's going to check in for Hernandez, and Carney's going to check in for Newton.
We got a full court press now. I would expect the Mustangs to release someone.
Throws it into Carney. Nobody in front of her. Carney's going to take it all the way down. Easy pass to Gaskin. Puts up the layup. No good and fouled. Gaskin, that was on Vick again. Gaskin got smacked pretty hard on that one. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
The foul is on Mariposa's number 25.
I like that shot. Nice break by
No, it was on Ward. Is that her 5th? Is that 5 on Ward?
The free throw line is Gabby Gaskin.
No, that is not 5 on Ward. They say they got her with the 2nd. Vick has 4.
All right, we need at least one of these to make it a 4-possession game. First one up, Gaskin's got it. 10-point lead by the Mustangs, 2:11 to go.
Gabby Gaskin plays very calm. I mean, standing up at that line.
Second one on its way, bounces around and drops through. 63-52 Mustangs. Here comes Appling. 2 minutes left in this ball game. She kicks it over, turns it over. She wasn't sure what she wanted to do. She thought about pulling up and shooting it. Last minute threw a rifle pass to the left, turned it over.
Yeah, it looked like she might even traveled before that. She did look a little confused at what she wanted to do.
Mariposa takes a full timeout.
Mariposa timeout. 2:04 left to go in this CIF Sac Joaquin Section Championship Division 5 game. You're listening to KVGC 1340, 96.5 FM. Heard around the world at kvgcradio.com. We're at the Golden One Center. Frank Halverson here along with Chris Lucky. Jim Geedy, our engineer, is back in the studios. Jake Geedy here, our producer, along with Mr. Cranfeld here on camera 1. And we have Megan down on the floor on camera 2. That's our crew here today. We're glad you're here with us. Hope you're enjoying this Argonaut Mustang girls basketball action. Looking to make it 2 in the last 3 years, Texan championships that is. Well, they've got 2:04 to go to do it.
Yeah, you know what, I know I'm beating a dead horse on this, but Mustangs come down. If they can run 10 to 15 to even 20 seconds off the shot clock, Mariposa will not get enough possessions. They will have to foul. And
I say we take it down and take 3 shot clock violations.
I would expect Mariposa to foul almost immediately now at this
Bierman
stage.
throws up a lollipop and Appling steals it, then Appling turns it over. Gaskin's got it and she fouls right away.
Yeah, they're going to foul.
That was on Ward, so Gaskin's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, Coach
Oh,
Roots,
they're going to talk about that, whether
Coach
it was
Roots,
an intentional foul, where it was the shots and the ball. The 3 officials are talking about it at half court.
Yeah, I saw Coach Roots asking for it. I'm not sure it was an intentional foul as much as a hard foul.
Well, we'll see. They're talking now. Why are you looking at the?
Must have been a timeout. There had to have been a timeout.
I don't think so.
No, it looks like they were
But
talking.
why would the official be looking at the scoreboard?
You're right.
Does that matter?
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Now they did call. They just called a
called the
foul on
foul.
Ward.
Ladies and gentlemen, the foul is on number 25, Kylie Ward.
They just called it a foul. No,
That is her third
Mariposa's not
personal,
coming out.
19th
Oh, now
foul.
they are. Okay.
And it will be
And at the
one-on-one. I
free
just
throw
heard
line,
the PA
is
announcer
19
say
foul.
that.
Gascon,
Right. So they'll be in double bonus next.
shooting a 1-on-1.
Huge first free throw shot here by Gabby.
Yeah, still in 1-and-1 here. Gaskin, first one on the way. She got it. Cool, calm, collected freshman drops the free throw through. 12-point lead by the Mustangs. 1:59 to go. Gaskin with her second attempt on the way. Minute 59. Ball's up. Off the back iron, no good. Appling with the rebound. Throws it over to Vic. Carney tries for the steal, doesn't get it. Now gonna have to hustle back. Havner with the ball, almost travels. Vic gets it over to Ward. Eating up valuable clock time here. Ward on the dribble drive, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Williams, puts it back in, good.
Number 11, Alex Williams.
Kicks it forward to Sophie Davis. Davis is gonna be fouled by Havner. So 1:27 left. That'll put him into the double bonus. Davis will be
Foul is
going
on
to the
number
line
31.
shooting 2.
Lily
Mustangs
Hebner,
lead
it
it
is
by
her second
10.
personal.
4-possession game with 1:27 left to go.
Shooting for Argonaut is Sophia
Yeah,
Davis. and
at
she
this
will be
point,
shooting
you make your foul
2.
shots, this game is going to be over.
No question about it. Davis, the first one, no good.
I did like that last defensive set by the Mustangs. The Grizzlies ran off about 15 seconds trying to get that shot up.
And it never touched Appling's hand. Second one by Davis is up and good. 11-point lead, 66-54. Stolen, another turnover. Davis throws up the easy bank shot.
Boy, that could be the nail in the coffin
That
right
might
there,
do
Frank.
it. 1:20 left, 67-54, 13-point lead.
Out of
Appling
bounds,
dribbles out of
Mustangs
bounds.
ball.
Another turnover. Argonaut ball, 1:16 left.
Great defense by Sophie Davis, just giving space but staying up tight, and Appling just wanted to go through her and
For
eventually dribbled the
Mariposa,
ball out of bounds.
Haley Adams, number
Fresh
24,
bodies in
and
that
number
can give up
10,
some
Annie
fouls,
Fester
it
in the
looks
ball
like.
game.
For Williams, or Vic and Havner are going to come out. Adams in.
This may be Mariposa playing their seniors as well. Oh, no,
Yeah,
they're
I
bringing
think
them
they
back
just
in.
came in to foul. They're going to bring them right back in. So Carney's going to go to the line shooting 2. 1:14 left to go, 13-point lead.
Foul was on number
Frank,
24,
the Grizzlies
Adams.
are 2
Her first
turnovers
personal
short of 40
at the
turnovers
line
tonight. They have
is
38
Carney.
turnovers.
Impossible to win a game with 38 turnovers. I don't care who you're playing.
Yeah.
First one's in.
I mean, you look at their star, Malia Appling. She's got a triple-double, but 2 of those 3 are good. She's got 16 points, 20 rebounds, but 14 turnovers, Frank.
Yep. You can't have 14 turnovers for your team.
Yes,
Carney's
for sure.
second one, no good. Rebound by Williams. Oh, and they almost turned the ball over. Loose ball right there. Ward picks it up. Stolen by Bierman. Now they're going to foul Carney. Fouled by Havner. So Carney's going to go to the line shooting 2. 1:01 left. Mustangs 14-point lead.
On number 31,
it looks like 2 in 3 years, another section championship for the Mustangs. We're 1 minute and 1 second away.
Yeah, this girls basketball program in the playoffs every year since 2008. 4th straight trip to the section finals, and it looks like they're going to get their 2nd title in 3 years.
Carney misses the first. Checking in for the Mustangs is number 15.
Madison Machado.
That's
Machado.
Emily Thompson.
Or Emily Thompson.
And number 15, Emily
and
Thompson.
the senior, Madison Machado.
Yep, Machado comes in. Good for her to be able to get on the floor for
Absolutely.
the section championship game. Second one, Carney can't get the fall. Appling pulls down another rebound. And they're going to call a block on Gaskin. That's going to be her 5th.
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what, she's still out there playing hard.
She is. And
minute left in a 14-point game and still getting knocked to the floor.
Gabby Gaskin.
She looks like she's going to be a little sore.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? I mean, just a freshman. She walks off the floor, and I'm going to say in her first section final game, because I don't think it's going to be her last in her 4 years here. She steps off with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. What a great job by Gabby Gaskin, and some big shots. For
and replaced by another freshman, and Emily Newton. Appling going to go to the line shooting 2. Gets the first one to drop. So Appling is piling up the points and the rebounds, but the turnovers are the ones he just wasn't able to handle that pressure from the Mustangs. Second one on the way, got it. Bierman to inbound the ball to Davis, and Havner's going to foul again right away. 55 seconds left.
And I really appreciate what the Mariposa coach is doing. You got to play a section final game out to the last second.
Lily Havner, her 4th personal
and the only way to
foul.
get back into it is to foul immediately. Mustangs got to miss, and you got to score
the free
quick.
throw line is Sophia Davis,
Well,
shooting 2.
you know, if the problem is being in the double bonus. If you get them to miss them both and you can get down and get a quick bucket, another foul, obviously that's the plan. But when you make the one there, that makes it 13 points. That makes it a 5-possession game, and that just about all but does it.
For sure.
Williams on the rebound, going to give it to Appling. Appling's going to get another turnover. Nope, she gets it back. Kicks it forward, stolen by Carney.
Great hands by
fouled
Chanel.
Immediately.
That was great hands by her. I mean, that was just a one-on-one fight with number 4, Katie Vick, and Chanel won that battle.
You know, the Carney sisters have both played very well tonight. I think Charisse has probably had one of the better games that I've seen her play all year long.
Line, Chanel Carney.
Yeah, their parents better buy them a nice dinner tonight, huh, Frank?
Chanel gets the first one to drop. Boy, 70 points. That's a bunch of points for the Lady Stangs, huh?
That is.
All right, so more substitutions for the Mustangs. Second one on the way. She's get them both.
It's like Kaylani Landrigan.
So Argonaut clearing the bench, 44.6 seconds to go. Appling with the ball, going to take it up. I doubt she's going to get rid of it. Oh, and fouled by Landrigan. So Appling's going to go to the line
on number 13,
shooting 2. That was a non-shooting foul, but they are in the double bonus. 40 seconds to go. First one up, and it's good. And now Mariposa's going to clear their bench.
Congratulations to Morgan Roots and Mike Roots and Mike Cabry for, you know, getting back here and winning this section title. I can't say enough for the coaching staff. I mean, it seems like it's the same style of ball, the same play with just different faces year in and year out.
Absolutely. Appling's got the second one, and now she's going to check out of the game
50,
as Mariposa clears the bench. We're 40 seconds away from an Argonaut Mustangs section championship, their second in 3 years.
Yeah, they aren't even going to bring that across half court. Let the time run out. I mean, for Chanel Carney, Sophie Davis, this will be their second ring.
7 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Newton back to Carney, just letting the time run out. I believe that might even, oh, Newton's going to let one fly from NBA range. Mariposa gets the rebound, 10 seconds left. Knocked out of bounds, Mariposa's going to retain possession. 8.5 seconds left to go. Checking in for the Mustangs, that is number 5, Niddle.
That's Madison Machado.
Oh, Machado.
Yeah.
Why did I have Hannah Niddle on here? I had 2 5s. 8.5 seconds left. Ball knocked to the backcourt, pulled in by Mariposa. 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it.
We are champions.
The Argonaut Mustangs are CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division 5 champions for the second time in 3 years.
Wow, I am so proud of these girls. They, I mean, they just kept on going the entire game. It's just wearing on an opponent.
And you know, one of the things, I saw them play early in the year in the quarterback club tournament, and they were showing their youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in the
and this
stands
team,
and off the floor,
a lot like last
the
year's
there
team,
will be a brief award ceremony,
got better
recognizing
and
the efforts
better
of both teams
and better, and they
following
kept working at how they wanted to play, their style of basketball, and they continued to get better. And they always say, you want to peak in the playoffs?
Yep.
Well, I can say that the Mustangs have certainly done that.
Yeah, and that's a tribute to the coaching staff. I mean, basketball season is a long season. To keep that intensity and improve that intensity throughout the 3 or 4 months is a tribute to the coaching staff and the girls.
Yeah, that just takes a lot of hard work, and this is the reward for all that work, all those hours in the gym. And boy, you've got an excited group of girls down there right now, and fans in the stands, and coaches, and Scott Hunkins, athletic director, has just come out on the floor. They're going to do a little presentation here.
Troy Gasaway, the principal.
For the first and second place squads, I'm assuming. They also award, I don't remember, what do they call that award?
Some kind of sportsmanship award. But I'll tell you, this program, I mean, it's not going to stop here. They're losing only 4 seniors, and a great way for the 4 seniors, Chanel Carney, Mariah Hernandez, Juliet Biones, and Madison Machado, to go out as section champs. But this Mustang team is probably going to be even stronger next year.
Yeah, it just doesn't, I mean, 4 years in a row they've been here. And, you know, it's not a stretch to think that they might be here another 4.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
it isn't a stretch for sure.
Sac Joaquin section.
So now it's for the presentations of
the Argonaut boys have just come out. They're sitting in the stands across from us in their warm-ups for the presentation to their classmates.
Also, Celeste Azevedo, principal of Mariposa High School.
And so they're going to give out the awards here. Congratulations to both
Gasaway,
squads. Obviously, Mariposa had one heck of a season themselves to get here. 23-game winning streak comes to an end here, but they certainly hadn't lost a game since November. 25-2 now, their season record, as they will move on to the NorCal playoffs. Here's the sportsmanship award we were talking about. It's a sportsmanship award that's presented to an individual from each team.
For the runner-up sportsmanship award winner, is Mariposa's number 10, Annie Fester.
Annie Fester wins the Sportsmanship Award for Mariposa. I'm not sure who votes on this award.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And for the champions, Argonaut, number 3, Sophia Davis.
Sophie Davis gets, I believe her sister won that award, didn't she?
She could have. I don't
2 years
remember.
ago?
Congratulations to both of you.
Yeah.
So Sophie Davis with the...
Had a great game.
And now,
Sophie
ladies
led
and
the
gentlemen,
Mustangs
we
with
wanna
17
recognize
points
tonight's
tonight.
team who had an outstanding basketball season, Mariposa
Just great
High
defense.
School.
She always plays with that energy.
They are as follows.
I hope
Taylor
that
Vidley.
Lauren was able to
listen in.
At least if she wasn't able to be at the game.
Number 3, Jade Mesner.
And I'm sure she's proud of her sister. I remember when Sophie first got called up, and they were playing
Number 4,
at
Katie
UOP, playing together as sisters.
Number 5, Cadence Walker.
I'm telling you, that's special. You
had that opportunity with your daughters.
I had the opportunity to coach 3 of my daughters on, 2 separate softball teams. So
right.
it was and
Number
we won a
11,
section
Alex
title
Williams.
with all 3 girls on the team.
And we've talked about this Argonaut basketball team, the siblings
22,
that they
Megan
have on this team.
Yeah, it's special when you can
Number 23,
couple both
Malia Appling.
family with a sport and a lot of hard work. Malia Appling.
Number 24, Haley Adams.
That's got to be on the state rankings somewhere.
Number 25, Kylie Ward.
Well,
Number
folks,
31,
we're going to take a quick
Lily
break in
Hefner.
between games as soon as the awards presentations are done. And we hope
Number
you stay with us
32,
'cause we're
Mariah
going to be back
Alberton.
for the section championship game in the boys Division 5.
Number 35,
between Brookside
Samantha
Christian
Miles.
of Stockton, the number 1 seed, and the Argonaut Mustangs.
And number
the
50,
number 2
Emily
seed.
Godinez.
But just giving you notice that we will be taking a break after the awards presentation.
And receiving
and be
the
back
runner-up
probably
plaque
5 minutes
is
or
head
so
coach
prior to
Trace
tip-off,
DeSandres.
which initially was scheduled for 12 o'clock. We're probably going to be a little bit behind that, but not too far.
You know, Frank, I just looked at my phone. I got a text message from Lauren Davis.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, terrific.
let's recognize the champions, the Argonaut Mustangs.
I bet you're one proud sister.
All right, now the awards for the Mustangs.
They are as follows. Number 0, Hannah Nettle.
Hannah Nettle.
JV kid that got
Number 3, Sophia Davis.
Sophie Davis, we just saw her get the sportsmanship
Number 4,
award.
Gabby Gascon.
The freshman Gabby Gaskin, we just saw play with so much
Number
heart.
5, Madison Machado.
Madison Machado, number 5.
Number 10, Lauren Bierman.
Lauren Bierman had another good game, plays really hard.
Number 11, Chanel
Bierman,
Carney.
only a sophomore. Chanel Carney, the senior. Outstanding game by her
Number
tonight.
12, Mariah Hernandez.
Mariah Hernandez, I mean, there's no woe in that horse. She always plays with a bunch
Number
of
13, Kaylani Langergan. Number 14, Emily Newton.
that we saw have a big night, a couple.
Number 15, Emily Thompson.
Emily Thompson,
Number 21, Charisse Carney.
Reese Carney, the sophomore Carney sister.
Number
I thought
22,
Charisse played an
Juliet
outstanding game tonight.
Biones.
Juliet Biones needed to come up big, as you mentioned earlier.
Number 23,
with,
Casey
Schneider
White.
gone.
Yeah, and you know, Juliet did great. I mean, she's not
Number 24,
and that's
Regina
Casey
Schneider.
And Regina Schneider, who is
And number
not
32,
here.
Aaron Thompson.
And Aaron Thompson, number 32. Congratulations
And receiving
again
the
to
championship
Argonaut
plaque,
Mustang
head coach Morgan
girls.
Roots.
And Morgan Roots there is the head coach going out there receiving the banner that will be hung in the Argonaut gym to go alongside the one that they got from 2 years ago. Congratulations again to both teams here and to our Argonaut Mustang girls. We're proud of you. We're proud of the players. We're proud of the coaches. We're proud of the student body as well as the faculty, and we're proud of our community for the support that they continue to give both of our high schools. They're taking a picture now. So, Chris, that was fun.
It was fun.
Guess what? We got one more to do.
One more to do.
All right, so folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to bow out, but we will be back for the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division 5 Boys Championship game with the Argonaut Mustangs. Let's see if we can go back to back.
They will
so
have
we'll see in a few.
in their school a championship banner, and each member of the team will have championship patches.